Well, hello there, and welcome back to Sparta on Europa Barbarorum 2, a medieval 2 Total War conversion. The sort of top-end mod, if you want. If you liked the original Rome, this is what it's become, where they've just changed the whole of Med 2 into classical and antiquity armies and nations. We have unified the Greek city-states. Here's our constitution. We've built it, and we're slowly getting the towns to assimilate and bend to the will of Sparta as we unify ourselves, and that should give us a bit more stability. I think it actually gives us a bit more of an economic boost. In the last episode, we finally took the troublesome issue that is Syracuse, and hopefully we're not going to end up with a war. Well, if we do, we can attack their home territories, but hopefully it doesn't end to a mass conflict with the Epirites. We would like to take Messina as well, so we can Hellenicize. I still don't know if that's the right word. So we can Greekify the east of the island, and then we can start thinking about how we're going to winkle out Lilybum. I thought it was Lilybaeum, but never mind. Off the Carthaginians. On top of that, we make some money because we've got 80 grand, but for some reason we're losing 600 in turn. Maybe, is it winter? No, it's 101 turns. Winter occurs every 4 turns on this, and you get a drop in the economic output of all your buildings because it's winter, so your farms aren't doing anything, and etc, etc. But we shall see. Macedon is undefended in Pella, and Pella has fantastic mines. So with hopefully this episode we're going to try and start thinking about what our empire should look like. At the minute we've got sort of the lower half of mainland Greece, and we've got sort of our western and eastern points already set up, which means we probably could do with a southern one, and I don't know who owns that, so actually that's quite a good idea. Where is our spare fleet? Let's go and have a bit of a nose over here. It's Egyptian. And I think we're allied with Egypt. It's a bit of a shame. Syracuse. Well, welcome to the Union of Greek City-States. Bloody marvellous. We've got all of our hoplites retraining as well. We've got our cavalry's taken a bit of a beating in that, but can't do much about it. Hopefully we can set out to Messina or Messana as soon as possible. And we're slowly building another force. That's nice. That's probably why all of our money disappeared. So we should, by my logic, there should be 4 units of the Roparoi. Give our army a little bit more flexibility. We've got the cavalry. We're going to need a general. Oh, these are all going through the Gogi system, aren't they? Are you still doing it? Completed the Sparta. Ah, so we might take. So that's 3 units. 1, 2, 3. And we need 4 more hoplites, which should. There's 3 of them. And there's 4. So if we get all of that retrained, then this army's ready to go, and we can start thinking about what the second front is. We're just waiting to see what happens on the island of Sicily. Hopefully they bagger off. There's 2 transport ships, so hopefully that they've decided to leave. Open warfare with the Epirites is something I wouldn't shirk at. Like, I wouldn't shy away from it, but it's not in my plans as yet. It would be nice to get back into Asia Minor and give the Pergamese, and the Pergamese attacked us at Rhodes and we suffered a humiliating defeat outside Sardis, which would, just for our own honour, we could do with rectifying. So we're making a tidy £5 grand at the minute. That's why, because it takes so bloody long for all of these. It takes 2 whole years to build our little league of Hellenistic states, and the Macedonians are making a play for Ephesus. We would like you to bagger off. So we need to get to winter. Winter allows you to have more training slots in your cities than you would previously expect. So, for instance, all of the units that are currently retraining in Athens, the majority of them will get done next turn. So I think it will jump up to 8 or 10 rather than at the standard 2 for spring, summer and autumn. Bloody love Sparta on EB2. I love all the Greek factions. I think it's sad that Rome conquered Greece. Personally, I think it's sad that Rome conquered Carthage. I'd have preferred either one of them to have won in real life, but you don't get to pick. See, so we got 5. Oh, it's not as big as I thought. Right, that's good. I can have another one of them to upkeep, and we shall get you.
Stasis!
So the Carthaginian army has gone somewhere, but the Epirites seem quite keen to stick around and inspect the town. Maybe the force that we build here should land on Messana, so we can get that rolling straight away. Whatever he said. We don't have anyone else that can build a war fleet, actually. It's got to be roads. How long until that's available? 6 turns. We need to upgrade our ports, but we can't afford to do it just yet. Okay. We don't want those crap light flances. Thinking maybe a war with Epirus is going to be the way forward. Who's that? That's a rebel. Let's just get that done. Thanks, friend.
Nike! Exite!
Athens has joined our little consortium now. Yeah, we need that. 22 grand. I forgot how expensive everything is on this. We've got to get it going. We can't just have roads as the only site where we can get decent ships from. Oh, this is all sort of the upgrades to experience that is irritating. Why are you all on? Hang on.
Nokoi! Taxis Bezon! Bezoi! Bezoi! Nokoi!
There we are. All sorted. Because is that Vesuvius? That's not Vesuvius. Vesuvius is this one. Can't remember what that one's called. Looks like it's going to erupt soon. Well, they've nearly gone. We have to think about what we're going to leave behind inside, or what we can get away with leaving behind in Syracuse as we march north along the coast. I can't think of the name of the mountain. It's really annoying me. No, it's escaped me. I'm sure someone knows. If you do know the name of this volcano, pop it in the comments so I don't feel completely sure. I like to learn things.
Diatagas?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Sort of a bit held up there. I think the best thing we can do
Tigar bouleste?
is
Oreo este? Os
take
enandion?
Masana. We'll take the leader and we'll
Taxis
take...
bezon.
How far can they actually get?
Taxis?
Oh, good.
Baden. Sutaseste. Etalasis. Parataseste. Flokoi. Exite
There we
Katatagos.
go. I'm going to expand again in the west.
Ne.
Can't remember what I was planning to do with that army. We make another 6 grand, so it's all good. I think it might be wise to get some spies so we can just see just how big Epirus has become. We don't know. I suppose we can see the very, very toe of the boot of Italy. So if we just right click on it, it should tell us if Rome's got that far, but my map suggests that it's still grey and rebel. So down here, yeah, it's still a rebel territory.
That's true.
Diatagas? Tigar bouleste?
I'll tell you what we could do. We could just
Exite.
sail.
Oreo este? Os enandion?
So whilst he comes home, he's going to just plot the coastline for us.
Exite.
Cartography, you see. Rhodes is ready to expand. That's good news. And it appears that building that... What was it called? The building where they assimilate this one here. It appears it unlocks all the different buildings because Rhodes couldn't build anything for ages, and now look at all this. Still don't know why it can't build the Coast Guard. We'll see. Hopefully we're going to be taking Messana by the end of the episode, which will be fine. We've got 13 minutes in, we've got half an hour to go. But you have to be careful on EB2 because the battles last for bloody ages. And Macedon's army at Ephesus, I wonder where it went to. Be interesting to see. I can't remember if there's a land bridge between Italy and Sicily. So, is Sicily secure in its own right? Constituted by a widespread acceptance, and among the near majority of Greeks, demand is daily growing to push its reforms even further. Federal administrations of the Koinion have voted consent towards the deliberation of constitutional reforms and supported the appointment of commissioners to hold those talks in some common city. Some take it as a sign of caution and a sign of goodwill that they will have required that the commissions be led by the League of Archons, and have declared that the presence of 4 of them will constitute a quorum for revising the constitution. Doesn't seem like we've got to do anything.
Diatagas?
They're just going to discuss whether they think it's a good idea.
Taxis?
Get inside that next turn.
Archon! E people
The
emion
Syracuse have a good port now. I was just thinking. And Demetrius can upgrade. Halicarnassus can join the league. And Thermon, what can you do? Earn more money, that's the start. Have some farms. Who's bored? How can you be bloody bored? You led the army. I remember you, you're the Ayatollah. Which in my head he's governor of Iran, the Ayatollah. I know he's not. So the Romans haven't got onto Greece yet. So Epirus is holding its own.
Τι γαρμπούλεστε!
Let's get you back to Sparta.
Εξείτε!
Knossos on Crete. Yeah, farms. Farms, money and growth. But for now, I just realised we've got no archers in this group. We've got a shed load of hoplites. Caius comes with, what is his general unit? Companions of the Ally. Basically, better hoplites. They're quite cool, actually. What else does he have? He has a lot of trash, really. We'll smash our way into this. Nice and simple. Every episode, because battles are sort of tense affairs, and you don't get as many armies really until you're in the late game. So every episode I've tried to have one fight at least. I'm going to put you down. How many we got? 3, 6. So if we have 3 on each flank. The middle cohort can be 3 and Spartans, and the general himself. And the left cohort is going to be 2 and 2 again. Quite a tidy little army that we've got going here. Now, are they going to do that dick thing where they run out of the gate and stop me rams? Where's the general one? Who is the general? No. That's the general. Comite Sochi. Wouldn't it be better to go there? I think it would. Rather than allowing him to trap us and us having to fight in 2 different directions. have done that annoying thing. I wonder if all of you should be on guard mode to block the shields. This does make war with Carthage inevitable. They're not going to be okay with someone owning 2 territories on Sicily. I've only lost 2 men this unit. We're fighting a good couple of minutes. 64%, what are you doing? 97, oh, we're about to break through here. Happy with slippers. Alright, we've got our 3 elite units and we've got to find something to do with them. Maybe that's this. We're going to get them, we're going to walk around and come in from behind and trap them. How is this unit still fighting? That is mental. steady, man. Keep steady. We're in. You all come this way. And then you come this way. Not sure why you haven't closed that gap. Not this, your spears literally don't reach them. Taking the gate without actually having to knock it down feels weird. We've killed more of them in this little phase here where they're trying to walk away than we did in the whole engagement. We lost 8%, we lost 15%. It's probably about the same amount of men in numbers. These aren't the Spartans, these are the general. Hot knife through butter this. These men are wearing shirts with a little belt and carry a butter knife. No match for us Spartan heroes. And again, we've said it before on this campaign, the dream is to have a whole Spartan infantry line in one army, whether we use it to defend our glorious homeland of Laconia, or if we use it as an absolute bulwark vanguard of an invading force or somewhere. But it takes about 30 turns to train one unit of them. And you can only get them in Sparta. That's all going nicely. Let's go have a look at how their general's doing. I mean, he's still got 76. What are you doing? Get in the city. Well done. The general's lost one man. Hopefully surrounding him a little bit better. How are we getting on over here? 79 of them. What we could do with zooming in so we can see what's occurring. Maybe that's a bit true. Nearly through this one, so and that opens up the back of the general's unit. So it's this position that we need. Patience about you. They know they're in for a defeat, that's nice. Actually whittling them down and sort of sapping their energy and strength. That's what I mean. Even this battle, which is essentially we had twice the number of units, and they're all better. This battle has gone on for a good 10 minutes now. You're going to be EB, you've got to be in it for the love of the game. That's why I don't have an EB campaign going on the channel on every time. EB is one of the ones that we swap in and out, along with Insularis Draco, and there's going to be a Sardan's campaign coming soon, as I did a review of that, and I'm thoroughly excited to give it a whirl. Trying my hardest not to play it, so I don't know what all the scripts and the events are going to be. It is nice to come back to the amount of hours as a teenager that I lost staring at the campaign map or reading all of the historical event messages is scary to think. And that probably was on EB1. Well, if you're my age, Rome 1 was just a game changer, but I'm actually a little bit older than probably most people who play Total War. I remember the original Shogun. I remember that coming out and getting it and playing it with my brother. So we started within 20 minutes we will have won, but I think that's just a stupid time. Whoever decided 20 minutes was going to be the time you need to hold the town square for, was just having a giggle to themselves, I suspect. The wave of hoplites. Not really fussed about that right flank, it's all about the middle and the gate. And this left side. Come on, we're nearly there. A little bit of time since just to speed this up. And there goes their general. That should be it for them. I should see some people cracking. There you go. Chase them in. That all of you just follow him. Go, go, go. All of you. Follow them. And then you. To the back of those over there. Nice. That doesn't really look like running. Get a bit of a jog on. Look like you care. Come on. Got some archers to go with. Get into the back of these and it'll be all good. Let's go. Anyone else not done what they were told to do? Let's just run you through the archers, that'll be the best way, I think. Right, everyone go through to them. Double them up. 17 to 76. There's 30 of them left. Very good. 14, 12. Yeah, we're fine with that. In you go. Into the back of them. Charge! They're just exhausted, aren't they? That's why they're not running about. But that's breaking. That's good news. That's good news. last 7 men are mental. 5. You're on time 6, if you weren't aware. And they're just still fighting 3 of them. Those were the companions of the ally. Decent little heavy infantry unit there. There's a win. And the golden sword, of course, is a hoplite unit. Well done. Well done, the Spartans.
Deus pater Nike! Nike, come in!
Right, we would like to welcome you into our new country. What do you need? 2 grand. Oh, you need 2,000. That's going to take ages.
Success!
We could do with having a war.
Ensuring Dan Poeta! Laden!
Oh my word.
Das
Antigonus.
Duadualis
Callan is a. I
Dudelris.
remember him from the last 2 episodes or so. Callan is a Carthaginian general who has gone rogue for reasons best known to himself, but is causing a problem on the island of Sicily. Now, hopefully, we can sort of get one of, if not both of those armies off Sicily. I think we need to leave one, actually. Now I say that out loud. We probably need one army to stay there because of the number of rebels. And then we can pick them off, and another one needs to return home to the motherland. And we can start plotting to move on Epirus for good.
Lokoi Pezon! E people mion correte!
Dear, Macedon are spying on me. Surely there's one to Poseidon, yeah. As it's going to be one of our key trading hubs now. 8 grand. Oh, ticking over nicely. You're gonna have free upkeep so we can build you. Anyone else got any hoplites available to knock around? Oh, Macedon and Ptolemy. Looks a bit depleted. That's the leader, Antigonus Gonatus, is the one they start with. "25 turns every time that we want a unit of Lydian lancers." Is that what they are? Yeah. They're good, but we're not really into cavalry yet. It's more about getting our men out. Okay, we'll do one more end turn, and then that takes us to the 45-minute mark, which means we'll end the episode. We've taken Messana. We've grown our little empire by an extra territory, and now we're going to have to start thinking about Greece. I don't want to go to war with both of them at the same time. That might be a little bit too much for our little nation. So I think we'll have to probably... Well, actually, as Macedon is at war with our glorious Ptolemaic allies. Oh, hello. There's no one in Corinth now.
Lokoi!
Go and run Corinth to get some experience, because you're going to be king, I think. We should be able to get the king back. I don't know what type of garrison we'll require. But we'll leave this army on Sicily. We'll take this lot back. I got a fleet to do. We're probably better off taking the actual fleet, so we'll park in the straits. We'll do one quick one, just because I want to be... Well, I don't like ending an episode where I'm supposed to move, so I always forget, because I have a big brain. Big brain moment from me. I just realised I haven't had the camera on. Maybe I'll have a camera on to the next episode so you can see my lovely face. Year in history, right.
Taxis.
If we take you out,
Lokoi Pezon.
is that it?
Lokoi Pezon. Taxis.
So
Rokaden.
that is nice and secure.
Exite! Malista!
What have we built? Syracuse has built a temple. So it needs some serious growth, doesn't it? We'll do the granary. Actually,
Diatagas?
how badly injured is it? Oh, we'll retrain it. I'm thinking maybe Oregion. Just so we can make our empire a little bit fuller in the west. Although I'm saying that and I just realised that we said the exact opposite. That we were going to... Oh, Christ, look at that.
Eucharist!
Hellenistic elite cavalry. That's like your companion cavalry from Alexander. But we're going to leave it there. We've set the stage. It's either going to be going to Italy, trying to make Magna Graecia, or we're going to be going north. My instinct is to stay out of Italy, actually,
Stasis!
if at all possible. But we'll see. We'll see how.
Diatagas? Me correte pleon!
Where did that force that go? I know they're shouting in your ear, and I do apologise.
Adunaton!
I do not on.
Me correte pleon!
Exactly. So they did have forces. In fact, no, I won't toggle the fog of war. It'll give me information I shouldn't actually have. Let's quickly build some spies. There's a spy. I want to know how big Macedon is and how big Epirus is as well. So, thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, we're probably going to war in the north of Greece. Unless I forget in the next episode and nip across back to Italy, or go try and conquer Sicily from the Carthaginians. But thank you very much for watching. If indeed you have, do take care of yourselves. Remember to like, subscribe, and write me comments if you do have time or any questions. And I shall see you next time. Bye for